air signs and fire signs together. This isn't just a relationship. This is a wildfire. We're talking about connections that start fast, feel addictive, and can either turn into a power couple or burn completely out. So if you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, you need to hear this. Welcome back to Zodiac and Soul Insights, where we break down the real, raw, and unfiltered truth about astrology and relationships. Today, we're getting into one of the most exciting and honestly one of the most dangerous Zodiac combinations, air signs, and fire signs. This is mental stimulation meets raw passion. Ideas meet action. Freedom meets intensity. Let's break this down from the root. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are the thinkers, the communicators, the visionaries. You live in your mind. You analyze, you imagine, you create possibilities. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are the movers, the leaders, the ones who act first and think later. You bring energy, confidence, and boldness into everything you do. Now here's where it gets interesting. Fire needs air to survive, and air naturally feeds fire. So when these two come together, it's not calm, it's not slow, it's instant chemistry. Conversations feel electric, attraction builds fast. And before you even realize what's happening, you're already emotionally invested. This is one of those connections where you never get bored. Air signs keep fire mentally stimulated. Fire signs keep air emotionally and physically excited. You're constantly talking, laughing, planning, and dreaming. This is the couple that goes on spontaneous trips, starts new projects out of nowhere, and pushes each other to think bigger. Fire makes air feel alive. Air makes fire feel understood. And that combination, that's dangerous. In the best way, let's talk about attraction, because this is where things get intense. Fire signs are naturally confident, bold, and dominant. They go after what they want. Air signs, they're seductive in a different way, through conversation, mystery, and intelligence when they meet. So, when they meet, fire is like, I want you. Air is like, let's see if you can keep up. And that back and forth energy, that chase, it builds a connection that feels exciting, unpredictable, and honestly, kind of addictive. When air and fire are aligned, they become unstoppable. This is the duo that builds businesses together, travels the world, inspires everyone around them. Fire brings the courage. Air brings the strategy. Fire says, let's do it now. Air says, here's how we do it smarter. And when those two energies actually work together instead of against each other, you get a relationship that doesn't just survive, it thrives. But let's not romanticize it too much, because this connection can crash just as fast as it starts. Here's the problem. Neither of these elements is naturally emotional or grounded. Fire reacts fast. Air detaches fast. So when conflict happens, fire gets impulsive, loud, and ego-driven. Air becomes distant, cold, or overthinks everything. And that creates a disconnect. Fire wants passion and immediate resolution. Air wants space and logic. So instead of fixing things, they start pulling away from each other. Another big issue, freedom. Both air and fire signs value independence. They don't like feeling controlled, tied down, or restricted. So even if the chemistry is strong, commitment can feel like pressure. This is the type of connection where they fall fast, but struggle to stay stable, unless both people are emotionally mature. So how do you actually make this work? It comes down to balance. Fire signs need to slow down, listen more, and stop reacting off impulse. Air signs need to be more emotionally present, communicate clearly, and not detach when things get real. If both sides meet in the middle, this relationship becomes one of the most exciting, fulfilling, and powerful connections in the zodiac. So air and fire together. Are they chaotic? Yes. Are they intense? Absolutely. But when it's right, it's a connection that feels like passion, freedom, and purpose, all in one. Now I need to know, are you in an air plus fire relationship? Drop your sign combo in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap in for more real zodiac insights.